must say, your display of power was quite astonishing. One moment there wasn't a single cloud in the sky, and the next we were drenched to the bone. The townsfolk were certainly appreciative, and that means much in these trying times. Where did you learn such sorcery?
I was born with it, as were my forebears. In the far reaches of Hyzant, my people dwell, acting as shamans and summoning rain when the people cried for it.
You hail from Hyzant? I suppose we should count our blessings that you found your way to our ranks.
Ah, so you're Izana. We've heard tell of a witch using her dark arts to frighten the peasants into submission. Rest assured, we shall conduct a thorough
Rumors from whom? And the people are not scared of me. I provide them...
Quiet, witch!
Is this their investigation? My guilt was decided ere they laid eyes upon me.
Perhaps they are threatened by the sight of the common folk. The goddess... It is as you said. If you appear before the Inquisition, you will surely be found guilty.
Then what recourse is left to me?
If the tentacles of the Church can reach this far, then nowhere in Hyzant is safe. We must flee our borders and go far from the gaze of the Zealots. It will be just as we promised each other. We'll start a new life, together.
Is that truly what you want? 'Tis hardly the new beginning we envisioned.
That matters not. Only that it is ours.
Very well. Then let us meet again at nightfall. You know where. Until then, my love.
I shall count the minutes till next we meet.
Alas, he did not come. Another victim of the Inquisition's tyranny. Had he never met me, would he still be alive today? Should I have said nothing and fled alone in the night?
I am sorry for your loss, but you mustn't blame yourself. It was hardly your fault. And you do not know his fate for certain. He could very well still be alive.
Perhaps. I tried to seek him out, but there was little I could do with the churches. They burned down his home. I fear the worst. The goddess of salt must be named so for the tears she caused. Her minions, all of Hyzant, they bear responsibility. Although we have known each other only briefly, I sense a strong...
Of course.
It looks like she's overcome the worst of it. Once she wakes up, she should be fine.
Thank you, Minister Lila. She would not have made it without you.
Glenbrook was our ally during the fight against Esfrost. You need not thank me, Prince. My apologies. I suppose I should call you King Roland now.
No. My enthronement has yet to be announced.
I see. I shall take my leave.
Thank goodness. But why, Cordelia? Why did you shield our enemy?
Overwhelmed by the forces of House Wolfort, Esfrost's troops are scattered and driven from the Crown City. Several days after this fateful battle, Queen Cordelia announces her intent to abdicate the throne and make way for another. Roland Glenbrook, his face no longer hidden from the world, will take his rightful place at the seat of power. With the prince's friends having only just finished grieving his death, and his enemies having only just finished toasting to it, this news shocks the foundations not only of Glenbrook, but of Nozelia itself. By routing Esfrost's forces and leaving the city unscathed, House Wolfort displays their martial prowess and their loyalty to their liege. The prince becomes king and condemns the schemes of Gustadolf, making known Esfrost's plot to usurp the throne. However, the people's reaction to this news is not quite a chorus of It is plain that the ravages of war and the shame of subjugation have... Although the battle for Glenbrook is behind them, Serenoa and the...
Congratulations on returning to your rightful throne, King Roland.
Ah, you've returned. My friend, a word.
Yes.
I am honored to have had you by my side on this journey. To be able to call you friend.
As am I, Roland.
Your Majesty, representatives from Hyzant have arrived.
We shan't make undue demands of your time, King Roland.
Without your aid, my people would still be under Esfrog.
Consider the debt paid. The knowledge we gleaned of Elfric's capability.
Indeed, it surpassed my every expectation.
Your Majesty, can we trust you to lift the embargo?
Of course. Lord Wolfort has promised his full co-op.
Your Majesty, lest you misunderstand your friend's position, allow me to make one matter abundantly clear. Minister Serenoa is of the Saintly Seven. He is not to serve at your whims, but by the grace of the Hierophant.
I understand. But he is also a Lord of Glenbrook. More importantly, he is my friend. As such, I would ask for his assistance in the days ahead, as I have in days past.
Your Majesty, it is plain that the friendship between you two runs deep. However, the rules of politics are old and immutable.
And what does the Lord himself think of his new position?
Of course, I am grateful for the honor Hyzant has bestowed upon me. I will do all in my power to serve both the Hierophant and King Roland with all faithfulness.
In other words, the Hierophant does not have your full loyalty.
Well,
Glenbrook and Hyzant are to be two nations united in purpose. Surely it is reasonable that Lord Serenoa acts in service to both? Perhaps King Roland and the Hierophant should discuss my lord's role together.
You are right, of course. It is not...
Very well. I hope to meet with... I expect busy days ahead for you, Seren.
certainly, Your Majesty.
Milo shall stay in Glenbrook for the time being. If there is aught she can remember, Milo, that you are the...
But of course.
And with that, we shall take our leave.
May we meet again soon.
They leave us with a spy. It seems we still...
Whatever secrets they uncover will only attest to our commitment to the friend.
Still, their actions speak volumes. Their aid is... Already they seek to make Lord...
But we need Hyzant's aid to crush Esfrost.
By the same token, we cannot resist Hyzant without Esfrost's might. And once Esfrost is laid low, Glenbrook will have served its purpose. What then would...
Just as they did with the Rosal. The injustice I saw at the source is not... If you require proof of Hyzant's true nature...
I know. This country is my home. Built by my father. I will rebuild it. Restore its glory.
For now, we must look within.
So, the Crown City has fallen. And what of General...
She fell into the Norzelia River.
and my sibling?
They died, fighting bravely in battle.
I understand.
Pieces. Really is true what they say, but...
It seems I was wrong to think that Hyzant would remain idle. Or was my more grievous error to be taken in by the princes? Regardless, I was a fool to show House Wolf.
Your Grace, reports from the battlefield tell of an unknown weapon being brought.
Oh?
A purple explosion was seen when the bridge to Castle.
That bridge has weathered the element. We mustn't allow Hyzant to think that I intend to answer their...
After retaking Whiteholm Castle, Roland assumes the throne. Joy of... Yet not everyone is quick to welcome Roland back with open arms. Life under Roland's absence, it seems, made room for discord among his subjects.
There you are, Your Majesty.
Huet.
Pray, do not sound so dismal, now that we have retaken Whiteholm Castle. You are Glenbrook's right. We've an entire kingdom to rebuild out of the ruins of war. Patriot and the others have been demanding up.
I understand that. Oh, Cordelia. If I should lose you too,
I know you have suffered many hardships. Me, our comrades, your people. All of us are...
King, eh? My father never once let his emotions overcome him. I had every intention of following his stoic example, but...
Majesty, I bring word from the infirmary.
Is it Cordelia? Pray tell me she's all right.
She is indeed recovering apace, Your Majesty.
Oh, thank the stars.
It seems she has something to discuss with you all.
Of course. Tell her we'll speak in the garden. But only if it will not tax her over.
Yes, sire.
Huet, fetch Serenoa.
'Twould be my...
What is it? You're smiling.
It's only... I thought it would be some time yet. I'll return shortly.
Cordelia, you've returned to me, but slow and steady is the path to recovery. So that is what happened in my absence.
Yes. Gustadolf was a clever ruler. After the invasion, Patriot and his royalists cozied up to Esfrost in order to protect themselves. Gustadolf used them to his every advantage. He stripped them of their privileges and left them nothing but their governing responsibilities. I don't think Patriot much cared for that, but it did ensure everything continued smoothly, without interrupting the people's lives.
Now I understand why there was little unrest after the occupation began.
A clean, effective takeover by a well-seasoned commander.
But all the while, he was preparing to face the next conflict.
Wait, does he intend to march on Hyzant next?
I believe so. I wish I could be more specific. But the goddess's shield cannot protect the Holy State's capital from Esfrost. Not anymore. He said it will all be over once the death snell is ready.
What is this death snell?
A new weapon born from the coupling of his frosty ironworking and explosive projectiles. Thalos claimed it is powerful enough to break through the goddess's shield.
To think Esfrost is capable of creating such a monstrosity.
So much for their reign of peace. Taking over Glenbrook was only the first move in a bigger gambit to seize the source.
I am disturbed to learn of Gustadolf's plan. But rebuilding our capital must take priority.
Very well. We should investigate the extent of the damage and discuss how best to proceed from there. House Wolfort will lend whatever aid you need.
Thank you, Serenoa. But since you are one of their Saintly Seven now, I'd ask you to keep an eye on Hyzant as well.
Cordelia? Apologies. A brief spell of dizziness.
I have been looking everywhere for you, Your Highness.
Patriot.
I do not recall giving you leave of the infirmary. Your injuries are still healing. Would you undo all the trouble I went through to get you the best of care? Pray, return to the infirmary at once.
It wouldn't do to push yourself, Cordelia. Rest now. Leave everything to me.
All right.
We got a pretty good understanding of the damage in the capital, my lord. It's a tad more than we were expecting.
I see. Then we must make haste with repairs. Let's report this to Hyzant and see what aid they can give us. Was there anything of note besides damage?
There ain't an easy way of putting this, but not everyone's exactly pleased to hear Prince Roland's returned. Esfrost exempted Glenbrook's subjects from the salt tax. Likely a bid to get in everyone's good graces. And a damn good one at that. But more than that, the so-called freedom Gustadolf brought to the kingdom seems to have made a splash. He threw out the old ways and made it so anyone could better their lot in life dependent on their ability, instead of their birthright.
Just as in Esfrost.
Then the people must have looked quite favorably upon Gustadolf's rule.
I wager folks ain't too pleased to see us, since they figure it means things will go back to how they used to be.
Roland surmised as much. We must do something to show the people his is a return worth celebrating.
Anna, have you looked into the state of affairs in the castle?
Yes. The head of the Royalists, Minister Patriot, is extending his influence. He made quite the name for himself, even under Gustadolf. Though he seems eager enough to support King Roland, he was just as eager to serve the Archduke. I do not believe we can trust him.
Distinguished members of House Wolfort, how hard you are all working to rebuild our capital. What a delightful thing to see.
Minister, you do us a great honor visiting us out of all the many other responsibilities that must vie for your attention.
Oh, come now, do not think yourself so insignificant. The entire kingdom owes you its thanks, myself included, of course. We are so grateful for House Wolford's aid, even though you now serve a different master.
We are only doing what any of King Roland's loyal vassals would.
Speaking of the king, I'm afraid we've a bit of a problem. His Majesty seems to be entertaining thoughts of retaliating against Esfrost. But the people have had their fill of war, and I'm sure you're already aware the people look upon the royal line with disfavor. I only beg you take every care going forward.
A warning.
Even so, there is naught we can do but focus on rebuilding.
Indeed. Let us return to the king and apprise him of our progress.
I would walk the city with Sheila a bit longer and speak with the people.
As you wish. But this is not the capital you knew. Be careful, my love.
Damn it all. At this rate, I'll never come close to carrying on Grandfather's legacy. Maybe I was never destined to be a great mage after all.
Ow! It hurts!
Oh no, the poor child's fallen. Hey there, are you hurt?
Ow! It hurts!
Not to worry.
Really?
Yup, the pain will...
Wow! Grandma, look!
Well, I'll be.
You don't need to thank me. This is nothing.
Those robes. You wouldn't happen to be a student of the Archmage Grandante, would you?
You know my grandfather?
Oh, of course I do. What a great man he was, always using his magic to help those in need, much like you. I was just one of many whose lives he saved. Why, that was over 30 years ago. I lost my house to the fires of war and nearly my life along with it. But he quenched the flames with his spellcraft and healed my burns. Had it not been for the Archmage Grandante, I would not be here today. I am forever in his debt.
Even though Grandfather's name was erased from Hyzant's records, his memory lives on in the people he helped.
It sounds like he was a truly amazing man indeed. And I know he would be proud of you for following in his footsteps.
Do you really think so?
I do. And I have no doubt that one day you will restore the glory to your grandfather's name. No matter what the Ministry does to erase his existence, his spirit lives on through you.
Right. But I must keep practicing, that I might help even more people with my spells. Just watch me, Grandfather. I'll restore the honor of your name if it's the last thing I do.
There are more who accepted Esfrost's rule than I imagined.
Glenbrook's history is long. Yet, that is why hierarchy and precedent hold sway. This is a stubborn land, my lady, not given to easy change. Though Archduke Gustadolf, acting in the name of freedom, granted privilege after privilege to the powerful. For people used to Glenbrook's rigid customs, I suppose that sort of change must have been too seductive to resist.
Perhaps, but his freedom was
Lady Frederica,
A Wolfort messenger! Did you—
My lady, I hail from Castle Wolfort.
Has he awakened?
He has. He is in high spirits and recovering. He is most pleased to hear of the capital's recapture. He bids you visit Castle...
Oh, I must bring these glad tidings to Serenoa at once. How long it has been.
There is one more bit of news I have.
Is there some sort of trouble?
Bandits are laying waste to the Rosellan village. To our shame, Castle Wolfort does not have enough...
The enemy must be powerful indeed.
Let us inform the others.
Well, well.
The coronation ceremony. Certainly there are more important matters to focus.
A coronation is important to assuage the people's fears and restore their faith. Besides which, a kingdom is only truly as strong as people believe it to be. And right now the world believes
Is this truly the remedy our situation calls for? Right now I imagine the people care only...
Rest assured, sire, House Wolfort will see your subjects. But trust me when I say nothing will hasten Glenbrook's return to her former glory so much as a now. To win your subjects' hearts, you need do nothing but ascend to your position upon the throne.
You mean sit my royal backside on a fancy chair?
In a manner of speaking. A king's duty is first and foremost serving as his... You needn't trouble yourself with day-to-day governance. After all, you have...
There will be no ceremony. The people will tell us what they need, and you will listen to them, Patriot. That is my command.
As you wish, King.
How fare things, Huette?
Well, we had received a sizable... It seems very few of those goods have made an...
And why is that?
We aren't certain, though apparently Patriot and the...
Damn those royalists! They cannot...
House Wolfort and Minister Exham's forces have And not only that, they have dealt a heavy...
We couldn't have hoped for a better...
Oh, to see Gustadolf's face when he hears the news. Now he'll have no choice but to come crawling to us on hands and knees. Though... This...
Just because they're licking their wounds does not make them...
Ha! Iron. We can get iron. All we need do is make Glenbrook hand over the Grand Norzellian. A paltry price to pay for our bountiful aid in their restoration.
The Grand Norzellian mines. The spot. But why go through the trouble to seize an iron source when they have all the iron they could ever need? I should have...
Minister eat.
Well, regardless, we control the salt. Besides, Glenbrook seeks our aid.
Yes. King Roland and Minister Serenoa have...
Send forth a veritable bow. To Minister Serenoa of the...
Ah, yes. A show of the goddess's grace to the people.
Esfrost, Glenbrook. They will both be ours.
Thank you all for helping to determine the extent of the damage to the capital. There is also my Lord Father is awake.
Those are glad.
He says he would like to see us, and
Then what are we waiting for?
would that we could depart at once, but the messenger brought another piece of news.
Bandits plague the outskirts.
Jerome and his folk are there. They can handle...
Not according to the messenger. The
Which is why they have asked us for aid.
Apologies for my tardiness.
What is it?
I suspect Patriot and his royalists have filtered...
We've no proof it's them, but the fact remains.
The matter warrants investigating at the very least.
I see. Well, we were just as... Allow me to explain the 3 courses of action. 1, return to Castle Wolford. 2, defend the Rosellen. Or 3, remain in the capital to investigate.
Lord Simon has recovered. If I could only go to him myself and thank him, but I cannot leave the capital in the throes of a possible scandal.
That may be the case, but now that Lord Simon... I would go to Castle Wolford, Lord.
My heart breaks for the Rosellen village. Let me go to it.
I cannot allow that.
Well, I would have the Wolford soldiers. Do you recall our first meeting?
Of course I do. You were being
If you hadn't been there, but I am not as weak now as I was then. My lord, have faith.
It seems best that Benedict, Frederica, and I each attend to these pressing matters.
Indeed, but the rest of us cannot be in 3 places at once. Bring the scales of conviction.
Lord Saranoa. Certainly.
Listen, lad. And further.
Ah, yes? Uh-huh. I require some time to think. Good point. Okay.
It is time to cast our votes. We have 3 options before us. Approach the scales of conviction with your...
I agree wholeheartedly. You have my vote.
I have faith in you.
You won me over.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen. The way forward is we return to the Wolfort domain with Benedict. I must return to the Wolfort domain.
Lord Simon will be most...
Of course. Fulfill your duty to your father.
And I shall attend to the Rosellan village. Please give Lord Simon.
Oh, Lord Zaranoa. What perfect timing. Might I accompany you?
Milo, how'd you sneak into the castle?
Oh, let's just say I have my ways. You might find the companionship of such a capable woman a boon on the road.
I know not what her aims are, my lord, but I do know she will be easier to watch by your side.
Indeed. All right, Milo, you may come. But you'll be put to work for the household. Understood?
Of course, my lord.
Then this is farewell for now. King Roland, Federica, until our reunion in the capital.
With the capital once more under their control, the members of House Wolffort disperse to the various corners of the domain. Roland, for his part, works to rid the Crown City of his political enemies. Frederica repairs to the Rosellan village. Serenoa, Benedict, and the others, meanwhile, make a triumphant return to Castle Wolffort, where Lord Simon eagerly awaits their arrival.
Hark! The young rulers have returned.
You're back! You're back! You made it!
Show some respect, lad. They've driven Esfrost from our lands and brought the kingdom back from the brink. And one of them is no less than one of Hyzant's saintly 7.
Dare I say, an achievement greater than Lord Simon ending the Salt-Iron War. Fills me with pride enough to think I've done it myself.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lord King. I didn't mean it.
You've done nothing wrong. Address me as you please. I thank you one and all for your efforts in seeing us through to victory.
You are too gracious, my lord.
As is the Hierophant, who saw fit to bless us with a boatload of salt. And all thanks to you, Lord Serenoa.
The Hierophant, you say?
Wow! That's amazing!
Isn't it just? Bold is the nation that besmirches House Wolffort's honor now.
I reckon not even the king himself would speak ill of us now.
Course not. It was this lad what made that mask-wearing coward of a prince the king.
All hail House Wolffort.
All hail Mr. Lord.
Serenoa is truly a man of the people.
And he's got the might to defend him. He's earned their trust.
And so he may as well be king. I must say I do appreciate a powerful man. Perhaps I should cast my lot in with the future rather than the past.
The cowardly prince they refer to is King Roland, no doubt.
Familiarity breeds contempt.
I pray that's all it is. Hyzant's overtures are most bold. They mean to lure us in.
Lord Svarog, you've been summoned to the capital with regard to the death snell. How long do you intend to defy the Archduke's order?
I've no time for his trifling inquiries, now that Glenbrook has been wrested from our hold. I fear an assault on the duchy is imminent. We must fortify Twins Gate.
Such an order would be mine to give, not yours.
Be gone! I was a fool to think you could protect the duchy. And his lands.
The Archduke shall render his judgment.
Damn his his judgment and everything it is. Leaving that fool Thalys in charge of Glenbrook brought this upon us.
I shall pass your words on to him, then.
See that you do, messenger boy. And let him know that if he wishes for me to follow his orders, he will speak the truth and nothing but.
Once proud Esfrost has been laid low, and Prince Roland installed as King of Glenbrook. Perhaps now they understand how powerful we are.
There is yet more good news. We have coaxed enough power from the Elfric to power the automaton.
Oh, have the spoils of war ever been so great?
A question House Wolfort no doubt asks themselves. Are you not troubled by their gains? The people of Glenbrook rally around their newly returned hero as we speak. I fear we have unwittingly created an enemy to rival Esfrost, or worse.
Which is precisely why I have sent Milo to watch their every move. We shall be informed of any plots against us in due.
And you are content to trust this, Milo?
What does it matter if I trust her?
Be they spies, or one of the six.
Indeed. May we never live.
How fares my father?
He is most lucid, my lord, though asleep at the moment. I fear the malady has sapped much of his strength.
I see.
It's not all doom and gloom, though. Word of your recent exploits lifted his spirits considerably. He cannot wait to hold a feast and praise you before the entire house.
Ha! May he forget he said that upon waking.
You should accept the honor with grace, my lord. He is your father, after all.
I would gladly accept, of course. Even hearing secondhand that he takes pride in my efforts threatens to swell my head.
The young lord has reclaimed Glenbrook, Lady Destra. He fought as valiantly as Simone or Regna. Would you were here to witness it.
Forgive me, Benedict.
No, forgive me, Lord Serenoa. I shall take my leave.
Nonsense. You are the reason I stand here today, and I would tell Mother that myself. I bid you stay.
How very gracious of you. I owe much to Lord Simone and Lady Destra. They filled my life with purpose, They left you in my charge. But you have already demonstrated your power for all the realm to see. You now walk on your own 2 feet. I have no doubt you can lead Norzelia into a glorious new era of peace and prosperity with King Roland by your side.
Speak frankly, Benedict. What is it you wish to say?
I have done all I can for you, Lord Serenoa. I will resign following the evening's festivities. Anna shall take my place if it pleases you.
You would leave me unmoored at a time like this?
I know the time is not ideal, but your father is not long for this world. I would repay my debt to him by caring for him in his final days. After that, I shall stand watch over their eternal resting place and regale them with tales of your great deeds.
I see there shall be no swaying you. My gratitude for you flows like the mighty Norzelia River. Even so, I would ask for a moment more to make up my mind.
Understood, my lord. Then let us return to the castle and prepare for the evening's feast.
This is quite the gathering.
Each and every one of them eager to get to know you better to advance their own ends. Be on your guard.
I shouldn't think that would be necessary. Father has gathered those he trusts. Whatever the case,
I thank you kindly for the invitation, Lord Serenoa. Or shall I address you as Glenbrook's savior?
Ha! You needn't go that far. No.
I disagree. Your accomplishments speak for themselves. Power becomes you. It makes you alluring to people such as myself. Pray, let me accompany you for the evening and beyond.
I shall need a moment to consider your most gracious offer.
It's a thing of beauty when they grow up. Hey, Benedict?
It is, and yet it can leave one feeling strangely...
Aye, well, that's fatherhood for you.
Lord Simon lives!
Haven't seen him in ages. He looks well. Thank the stars. Let me take your hand.
I can manage on my own, my boy. I've not felt this good in some time. But I shall want you by my side the rest of the evening, that I may hear of your exploits in full.
Nothing would make me happier, Father.
I thank you all for gathering to celebrate with me House Wolfort's victories. Against all odds, my son and his stalwart allies have reclaimed the Kingdom of Glenbrook. I felt a great weight lifted from my shoulders as I watched him grow into a worthy heir. I dare say I've never been so proud. Permit me the indulgence of offering a toast to my son, my pride and...
Hannah!
Huh?
Father!
Assassins.
Ah, my shop! Someone stop this mad...
Carry on screaming and sniveling! Ha! Try me! And just what do you think you're doing?
You disgust me. Be gone from this place.
So, you've chosen...
Hold! Lest my eyes deceive me, is that not...
And what if I...
'Tis him! The bloody shield in the flesh!
Former Black Iron Captain.
How far they have fallen. We can...
Hail, soldier! I cannot...
'Tis instinct. We cannot abide such... Though I no longer call myself a soldier.
Milord, a man calling himself...
Flanagan.
Ah, he fought in the...
He is Frosty Soldier.
Milord.
Been a few moons, Bloody Shield.
And many more since I...
Then what brings an Esfrost?
Words cannot bring back your countrymen. But I give them to you anyway. Deeply ashamed am I of our art. Meager though they may be.
So, you came all this way just to apologize?
I am well aware that... And that is why I offer my service.
Why House Wolfort? There are far greater...
I have no interest in further... They trample the weak with no remorse.
And you think you can stand here and call us weak?
You intrigue me, Sir Flanagan. But what of your title?
'Tis a name given to me by men.
You can trust he'll hold his own in battle if you take him in.
A boon to our cause, then. House Wolfort welcomes.
The feeling of intrigue is...
There are two people.
Eyes on me, Father. Steady yourself.
Let my guard down. But it takes more than that. To fell Simone Wolfort.
Then more you shall have. Not today.
Thank you, Milo.
Save your breath. We're not rid of the assassins.
Kill them, Milo.
Gladly.
Kill them all. We shan't have a chance. Patriat! What are you?
You traitorous cur!
effort is rewarded.
All for the young lord.
Didn't break a sweat.
Let us try out their weakness. This must work.
Your orders?
Supper.
Choices.
Take this!
Ever more lovely.
Yeah.
I see right through
The hunt is on. This battle is won. Yeah.
For the honor of House Wolford. Death from above! To work. Gotcha!
What should I do? Don't be afraid.
Let the show begin! Whoopsie! This is wonderful!
Cool heads shall prevail.
For one and all.
Much obliged. My growth is plain to see.
You won't beat me!
What is it here?
Let us try out their weakness. This must work.
My turn.
Victory is within reach.
Allow the sound strike.
Let's go then. This'll hurt some.
I won't give in. Not another battle is won. I will fight to my last breath. How dare you?
No up from down.
Forward! Death from above!
Hey! Over here!
This is bad.
Just hold on, everyone!
I needed that.
I'll make you proud, Grandfather.
Me too!
Too obvious.
I'll take you on! Out of my way! I love the battle!
Let me heal your wounds. Victory goes to the Queen.
Let us pry out their weakness. Stay composed.
Time to work. I feel stronger already.
This isn't over yet. Trying something new.
The hunt is on.
Take that! Victory is ours!
Die already! Forward!
Hush now.
Almost. Here I come!
Let me heal your wounds. Your wounds are much obliged.
I'll take you on! Look to my shield! Me too!
Time to work.
Thank you.
Shadows conceal me.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. A brief rest.
You're kind to me.
At your command. Trying something new.
I'll show you what I can do! I did it!
From where shall we strike?
Shall we dance?
It's been fun! on!
Me too!
Time to take flight.
Allow me.
Your Highness! Cool heads shall prevail. Be at ease.
I will remember this.
I see right through you.
Oh, no!
Ha! That tickled! Come and get me!
I shall try my level best. A brief rest.
You're kind to me.
Oh, now! Come on!
For the honor of House Wolford.
You're open. I hope you're watching, Grandfather. I will end this. Allow me.
Too slow. Too slow.
I shall do what I can. Your wounds are healed. Choices, choices. Life is a butterfly. Ow! You are so naive.
I'll show you what I'm made of! Show me what you're made of!
Let us try out their weakness. Stay competitive.
That'll do!
Where did I go wrong? I will end this. Here I come!
They fight something fierce. This'll hurt some. Defeat is not an option. I end this.
You did. Let me heal your wounds. Allow me.
Tides are turning.
A wasted effort.
Let us try out their weakness. Stay composed.
It's only a flesh wound.
Time to work. Allow me sound strike. Sound strike.
Let me heal your wounds.
Your wounds are
That's the stuff. From where shall we strike? That hit the mark.
Time for some sorcery.
your orders. Sound strike. Victory is within reach.
What now? You're open! Back at you! Impressed? Back at you! For my kith and kin.
I shall try my level best.
I'll take you on!
My turn.
You left yourself open. You let that hit the mark.
Cool heads shall prevail. For one and all,
My face.
I'll show you what I can do. Don't be afraid.
Defeat is not an option. Saw you that hit the mark. This isn't over yet. Why use this? Impressed? Impossible!
I shall try my level best. Stay composed.
Appreciate it.
My knowledge grows deeper.
You won't beat me! Come and get me!
Impressed?
Time to work.
Allow me! Then where shall we strike? I'll make this quick.
I shall do what I can.
That's the stuff.
I'll show you what I can do.
What now? You're open! Close, but not quite.
Let us pry out their weakness. Let us reverse our fortunes.
Come at me! Come and get me!
Your orders? Victory is within
Die
reach.
already!
This is Summer Strike.
Another! I've done it now!
Time for some sorcery. Ready to see it start?
Defeat is not an option. On your guard.
Another!
I shall do what I can. Victory goes to the quick.
Much appreciated. What now? This'll be fun.
My turn. Allow me.
Another! I love the pattern.
This is the end.
Die already!
Let us pry out their weakness. This will serve well.
Me too!
Defeat is not an option.
Have another! Wide open!
Here I come. Let me heal your wounds.
At your command. Come on!
Time to work.
Let us pry out their weakness. Your defense is weak.
What would Father do?
you on!
Follow my lead.
I'll show you what I can do. Ready to see it stand? Shall we begin? Yeah! One step closer to our hope.
What now?
Time to work. This is good! For life. This is the end. Your luck has run out!
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Wouldn't that seem to work?
Situation is grim.
I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
I'll take you on!
You're open. Shall we begin?
This isn't over yet.
You're open!
This is good! Time to work.
Have another!
Understood.
The Wolfords are a blight upon this land.
Your treachery ends here.
We must bring this conflict to a close.
Come what may, I have to see the Lord Seymour live.
Patriot and his ilk must die. Keep my father.
I see a path to victory. This must work.
And work.
Shall we dance? You won't know up from down. Dance, poison.
Here I come. From this room.
So cute. I've never felt better.
You'll pay for this! Forward! On your guard!
Come at me!
Time for some sorcery. The fight goes on.
May help the others too. House Wolford shall punish. This is good.
Very well. Tremble in fear! The heavens bless me!
I was impressed.
I see a path to victory.
Let us see
I
your
will
defenses. None of you will survive this. You've left yourself open.
You won't escape.
Me too!
Grandfather.
Here I come.
For this.
Yeah! Shall we dance? Dance, poison!
For the honor of House Wolford.
Victory isn't in reach. Let me heal your wounds. Your wounds are healed.
Well done.
Ready or not, here I come! How cute! I still got lots to learn!
House Wolford shall persevere!
This is good.
Look to my shield!
I shall try my level best. Just as I planned.
The heavens judge you! New power overflows within me!
You've done enough damage. You're holding...
I'm sorry.
I can rob them of sight.
No, I can.
I will end this.
Allow me. You've left yourself open. Yeah!
Oh, me too! Me too! Done it now!
The hunt is on!
May help the others too.
Boogie!
Wide open!
Impossible! Defeat is not an option. Death from above!
Now what to do? I'll punish you.
Yes, that will do nicely.
Yeah! I still got lots to learn!
Time to die! After me? Oh, you?
You'll pay to underestimate me!
Let us pry out their weakness.
Very well. You may feel pain!
And so, stay with how for no.
Understood.
Excellent.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. That seemed to work.
Your orders?
This'll hurt. You won't catch me.
Let's play. Dance poison.
The hunt is on. Not another step. Yeah.
For the honor of House Wolford. Now I end this.
Ready.
Aim hurts, eh?
No need to panic.
Time to end this.
Here I come. Don't be afraid. Let the show begin.
I'll take you on! Come on!
Look at me learning.
That hit the mark. Ow! Tremble in fear.
Impossible!
I shall try my level best.
Your defense is weak.
You won't escape.
This battle is ours. Take aim.
We doing this? This'll hurt some.
Here we breach their defense.
Let's play. Dance poison.
Now I end this.
Ready or not, here I come.
Allow me.
I've been waiting for this! To victory!
Stay down!
Impossible!
Oh, that does it!
I dodged.
This will help.
We must move fast.
Your orders?
For the honor of House Wolford. Perish. Perish.
Shall we dance? It's been fun! Let the show begin! Take that!
We doing this? Gotcha! Ah!
Cool heads shall prevail.
This is what I did.
That's a help. Looks like I'm up.
Saw through that plain as day. I've been waiting for this! Come on!
Me next!
Sloppy!
My turn.
To work. Where shall we strike?
Let's play. Light as a butterfly. Try this. Heavens, grant me strength. Ready or not, here I come! I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
Allow me. I've got you marked.
Cool heads shall prevail. Your orders?
You won't beat me!
Preparation is key.
From where shall we strike? Now I end this.
you insist.
I've got this!
Please, leave everything to me.
The Wolforts are up.
Your treasure.
We must.
Come what? Patriot?
I shall try my level best. This must work.
I will end this.
Let's play. Think you can catch me? Dance poison. This battle is ours.
You'll pay for this! From where shall we strike? Death from above! For my kith and kin.
Come at me! To victory!
I'll show you what I can do. Lightning! I did it! Where to next?
Shall we begin? Be at ease.
Pray help the others too. House Wolford shall
On the excellent!
My time is now. The heavens ring! New power overflows within me.
Back at you!
Let us try out their weakness.
That hit the mark. You'll pay for this!
try this!
But where shall we strike? Now aha!
Let the show begin! I'll show you what I can do! Don't be afraid!
House Wolford shall personate!
Excellent!
I've been waiting for this!
True.
I shall do what I can. For one and all.
That's the stuff!
The heavens rain!
You've done enough damage. You're holding Glenbrook back, Wolford. Get back to home.
Let us pry out their
Failed you.
You were overconfident. My knowledge grows deeper.
Let's play. Think you can catch me? I've the best idea. Delectable. This battle is ours.
Where shall we strike?
Ready or not, here I come! I still got lots to learn!
House Wolford shall persevere!
None of you will survive this!
It wasn't. I'll show you what I can do. Here.
Cool heads shall prevail.
I've been waiting for this!
move fast.
Now what to do?
Take this, you poor You made a grave mistake!
The hunt is on!
Ha! You poor thing!
Forward! This ends here! Now I end this! That hit the mark.
Let the show begin! Take that!
House Wolford shall persevere!
Excellent!
Cool heads shall prevail.
This is what I do.
Tides are turning. You won't beat me! I'll be your shield!
I see a path to victory. That seems
excellent! Done it now! Right through the wall.
Magnificent. Now what to do?
Like that must have hurt.
Yeah!
Here I come.
Fine work.
My pride is my shield.
Ready or not, here I come!
When a wolf is cornered. That hit the mark. Wide open!
Yeah. Hey! I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
Follow my lead.
Cool heads shall prevail.
This'll do.
Done it now! Come at me! Come and get me!
Here I come!
I pray this was not my only chance to display.
I see a path to victory. Stay composed.
Appreciated.
I see right through you. Ow! You are so naive.
Oh, me too!
Time to take flight.
Allow me. How dare you?
Come, you boy!
Yeah! Me too!
Take that!
Forward!
Parry! Yeah!
Let the show begin!
Wide open! Yeah!
Take that!
I shall do what I can.
For one and all.
May help the others
My
too.
growth is plain to see.
Here I come!
You won't beat me!
I see a path to victory.
Sloppy!
Rest?
This ends now!
Not another step!
Hold your applause!
How dare you?
Life is a butterfly!
My stratagem is superior.
I'm scared.
When a wolf is cornered.
Ah! Me too! Wide open!
Cool heads shall prevail. Be at ease.
Yes, this will do.
Time for some sorcery. Don't be afraid. I did it.
I'll take you on! Time to die!
Was my sword ever so heavy? Age is a persistent foe. Ah! Ah!
Be strong, Father. I shall get you treatment at once.
Serenoa, please. If I must go, at least it was alongside you on the battlefield.
Enough of this talk. You will yet live.
I've seen scores of soldiers perish, my son. Death comes for us all. Does it not, dear Benedict?
Forgive me, my lord. I could not keep you safe.
I beg you, give the three of us a moment together.
As you wish, Eridor.
Aye.
Wolforts are as dangerous as I feared. They must be wiped out for the good of all Glenbrook.
There is no escape, Patriot. Tell me why a royalist like you would attack Lord Simon.
Yes. Why would you threaten to tear asunder a newly restored Glenbrook?
Restored? Restored to what? The duchy killed your king and controls your land, and you've what, exactly? The collected ashes of the royal family? Those who joined the duchy thrived. Those who resisted were ground beneath their heel. The nobles and commoners have never been further apart, though beneath it all, they are bound not by the king's memory, but greed.
Perhaps, but we can unite them behind King Roland.
The weakest link of them all. The prince, who forsook his family, a ruler in nothing but name if the people speak true. The Wolford reputation stains him, and it shall be his undoing.
So that's your angle.
Enough slander.
You're blind to it, admit it. You rebuffed the Esfrosti army,
curried favor with the Saintly Seven, protected Roland, and immediately installed him as king. You think yourselves above the high houses of Glenbrook, nay, above His Majesty himself, who would not want to rid themselves of such a stain.
You suggest King Roland gave the order?
Would he possess such rationality? We would not be in this mess if he did. Thus I decided to intervene, for the good of the kingdom.
So we need only kill you. That is a mercy.
Only Benedict and I know what I'm about to tell you. I bid you listen well and remain calm. I am not your father, at least not by birth. You are the blood of our former King Ragnar.
What?
I promised His Majesty I would hide the truth from you. Forgive me. Destra was indeed your mother. That much was no lie. She was a commoner in the Crown City.
A woman of little means and low station, but possessed of unparalleled intellect and boundless affection. He would often sneak out into the city in disguise. Fate united them on one of those evenings, and they fell in love. Thus, you were brought into the world.
He wished to marry her, but her low station made that unthinkable. In time, the Royalists found out and plotted her murder.
So Lord Simon took her as his wife to keep her safe.
And so I was born the heir of House Wolford.
Sadly, your dear mother passed not long after you were born. It was she who named you. It was the one thing she was able to pass down to you. And now I leave you this.
The royal signet.
Only one of Glenbrook's royal line may wear it. I was to keep it until the time was right. And so it is now.
Father, you leave me completely unmoored. What am I to do with this unspeakable knowledge?
I leave you with a heavy burden. This I know better than any. Be strong, Serenoa. Forge your own path. Lead the people. Keep watch over him, Benedict.
I will.
No, Father. Stay with me. Please.
All this and still, I am proud of you, my son.
Please don't go. Father! Please!
So Patriat meant to eliminate House Wolford to protect the crown.
Yes, he admitted as much.
I can assure you he acted alone. King Roland was not a party to the plot.
That is fortunate, yes, but the mere fact of it could tear Glenbrook up. Lord Simon's assassination must be kept secret, my lord.
You would have me say his illness claimed him then?
I thank you for your assistance, Milo. Speak not a word of this to any.
I shan't. For the good of House Wolford.
I cannot fathom why he thought us to be enemies.
We mean no harm to the royal family.
Misplaced as his fears may be, we must stand ready to defend ourselves, in word and... That includes King...
You heard Anna. Roland didn't issue the...
I seek only to ensure... Lord Simon was murdered. Other enemies may well be within. They must be stopped at all costs, no matter who they are.
Can I count on your continued guidance?
Glenbrook's throne is yours for the taking. You have the claim and the might to back it up. Your Lord... Father beseeched you to forge your own path and lead the people. Might you not best accomplish that if you were king?
Perhaps. But I would sooner fall upon my own sword than usurp the throne from my friend. The truth of my lineage does not leave this room. I shall keep it hidden along with this ring.
As you wish, my lord. I trust your judgment.
I come bearing a missive from King Roland. He requests your presence in the crown city immediately. He has Frosty survive.
They leave me no time to mourn.
Roland, Benedict, and Frederica regroup back in the capital. But what they experienced while they were away could very well alter the course of death.
Is there something on your mind, Roland?
Serenoa. I do not know.
Did something happen in the capital?
No, that problem has been dealt with. I've made sure those damned royalists will...
Was such harsh...
Of course it was. When they should have been helping to rebuild the kingdom. And on top of that, they sought to string me up as their pup.
I understand.
You know what they told me? They said that is what Glenbrook truly... That it must be ruled with the royalist careful mediation between the royal family and their loyal subjects. They said good kings need not think for themselves. They said my father and my...
Even if that is true,
I tried. That is the entire reason I took the throne. But nothing has changed. No matter how many corrupt aristocrats I've cast out. This kingdom has always been broken. I do not have the strength to reconcile the land and people. I cannot give Glenbrook what it needs.
Roland.
Apologies, my friend.
You burden me with nothing.
All is well. So long as you are by...
Serenoa, I would speak with you before we meet with the others.
Is something the matter? I was led to believe the Rosellan village is...
Pray, look at...
A book?
We recovered it from a band of brigands. It once belonged... It was authored by one Orlin. Inside is the truth about the Roselle.
The truth?
Rosellan people have long passed down the secret of In ancient times, the Rosal lived in the southernmost reaches of Norzelia, in a place called Centralia. It is said Centralia was on the shore of a vast expanse of salt water they called the sea. Back then, the Norzelia we know was at the bottom of that sea, but a cataclysm dried up all the water, and thus this land came to be. The salt crystallized and sank into the earth, the very earth we now walk upon.
Salt beneath our feet.
After the cataclysm, only one small lake of salt remained. War raged. The Rosal tried to stop the fighting by digging up a giant pillar of salt to show everyone the secret they had long kept. But Hyzant, whose power over Norzelia came from controlling the lake and the salt it produced, could not allow the truth to get out. They captured the Rosal, branded them criminals who tried to seize control of the salt for themselves, and confined them to the lake.
And what of the pillar?
Hyzant stole it and hid it inside the very statue of the goddess that towers over the source.
How can you be certain?
During the uprising, my mother broke the statue and recovered a fragment of the pillar within.
The salt crystal found in the... Incredible. If what you say is true, the teachings are...
And we would be able to free the Rosal from their imprisonment at the source.
With so much at stake, we must be careful in what we...
Of course. I have every faith in House Wolford and in you.
That is the extent of what happened during our various endeavors. The passing of my Lord Father, the Royalist scandal, and the book that revealed the truth. It is time we consider what we shall do to overcome.
I still cannot believe how quickly Lord Simon...
It is most devastating. Serenoa.
He bade me lead House Wolfort well.
I see. Then we must all do what we can.
Your Majesty, what do you plan to do about the Royalists?
As far as I've been able to discern, they must all be punished. Nothing less than exile from the...
But there are those among them who support the Glenbrook line. Will that...
Perhaps. But to pardon their crimes would kindle the... We must make an example of them. To appease the people. To make clear the consequences of engaging in...
Did something else happen in the...
Nothing you need concern yourself with. But I must say, I was shocked to learn of that Rosellan legend.
The part about their homeland, Centralia, that sits upon a vast salt, that of the untapped salt crystal, or that, in order to monopolize the salt, that the pillar of salt Hyzant stole, if any of it is true, it would turn every...
It does sound unbelievable, but we have already...
The crystal from the Rosellan?
That crystal is a fragment from the pillar within the statue of the goddess.
It fits.
Apparently, Lady Orlea penned the book
She did. She enchanted it so no one could...
I doubt a mother would go to such length.
Then we agree the legend contains at least a...
Your Majesty, we have received...
What?
At the Grand Norzellian Mine, but we cannot be sure what they are doing.
This frosty... We will speak later, Serenoa. First, we must put down... I need you and your people...
Of course. We shall ready...
Extraction is nearly finished. Seems such a waste to...
Don't think Archduke Gustadolf gives to... Hurry it up. We need to be...
Sir.
Roland and House Wolfort succeed in reclaiming Glenbrook. For one, the secret of Serenoa's birth. Meanwhile, the newly crowned King Roland struggles to reconcile his... Finally, There's the truth about the Roselle and the untapped salt crystals buried within the earth, revealed in a book. None of these revelations have an easy solution. As all parties discuss the matters, they receive word that the survivors of the Isfrosti army are gathering at the Grand Norzellian mines. Forced to put all else aside to focus on driving out their foe, Serenoa and his comrades steel themselves for battle.
The remnants of the Isfrosti forces are gathering at the Grand Norzellian mines. Or perhaps I should say they are rallying there.
Something tells me you're right. Gustadolf may have used Lord Dragan's murderers, yet I believe his true aim was to seize control, not of our kingdom.
Once Glenbrook fell to them, Esfrost did. Apparently, they transported huge shipments of what they excavated.
You mean iron ore? One would assume as much. They say only a chosen few were allowed to have anything.
Odd, ain't it? Granted, the iron from the...
But the duchy has access to plenty. They've certainly no need to go to such pains to obtain.
You reckon there's...
What my mother wrote of must be true. I've returned from scout. There were no signs of much. The enemy's numbers do not appear that great. But the soldiers were occupied with some task with them.
Thank you, Hewitt. Well, there you have it. Whatever they're planning.
Then let us reclaim the ground, and in doing so we shall discover the duchy's...
Just look how you've grown. To think you'd produce such a bound. And you've flourished as well. I'm so proud of you, my lovelies.
Quite the passionate one, aren't you?
Don't sneak up behind people like that. Hasn't anyone told you it's rude?
Apologies. I was just curious.
If you must know, I'm harvesting herbs. I thought I might make them into medicine for the injured.
That would be helpful.
I am quite taken with powerful people. People like lords. You'll tell him I'm doing my best to be useful to him.
Wait. That plant. It induces paralysis, does it not?
Quite knowledgeable you are. Did you know it can also be used for pain relief?
The same plant can be both a poison and a medicine?
Yes, depending on how it's used. And yet, people still try to force plants into one category or another. Good and therefore valuable. Foolish, don't you think? These little ones.
You treat them as if they were your...
Perhaps it seems strange to care for a plant.
Minister Idar, about that experiment.
Wait. Milo, why do you...
Don't be upset. As your spy, I thought it behooved.
Unnecessary.
But that would make me no better than a...
Does that displease you? But should they act out of line?
Even tools have...
What was that?
Nothing you need concern yourself with. Anyway, I'm certain my herbs will benefit House Wolford. Please pass on my warmest regards to Lord Serenoa.
The stars are so pretty. They're always so bright.
You were in a circus?
Yep. The people in the circus were from all over too. There were people from But when the war started, our circus master was from Aspros, and he said he had to go and fight for his country. Even the poor animals were all taken away. They were like my family.
Picoletta.
But I won't give up. I'll help you in this war.
I believe in you. But to do that, you'll need to build up.
Yay!
Under this
This here's the land of the Jax clan. That clasp on your chest.
It's a memento from...
Aye, now that I'm... Villages near here met with... They begged the army. The only one who listened was one. No one was surprised, big war hero that he was. He was digging graves for the dead. Names on the...
Benedict.
Aye, that was it. Do you know the man?
Thanks for showing me.
Your coins hold the thanks I require. If that...
You make a poor start.
Ain't exactly what.
You fought in the battle here, didn't you?
Benedict swore me to secrecy. But suppose it ain't break. Oh, but you've the right to the truth. And those ain't my words. That's why he never tried to stop you from finding out about you.
You know of their...
We drove the enemy up the clifftop. The same instant we cut their leader down. In the hideout, we found you, all swaddled up.
Live strong. I see them.
Your family died at our hands. If it's vengeance you want...
That doesn't sound like the Arab. Do you think so little of me? To assume I know the truth at all.
Is it, Anna?
Don't be a fool. Benedict is the one who raised me. If I ever want for a father, I know where to find him. When we've won this war, I shall make sure he understands.
It's become late. We'd best keep an eye out for bandits.
You have a warrior's intuition.
It takes no great intuition to see that this... Will we see our way safely?
We have naught but our duty, and mine is to Prince Roland, whatever might become of House Wolford.
I find your perspective refreshing. Although it may be direct, you walk the path you've chosen with confidence. On the other hand, I had thought Gustadov to be a man of reason. But now I see that he will not hesitate. In a manner of speaking, he and I are not so different. I too. At least, I told myself so. As long as I had what I wanted, I had no great concern for what became of her.
Sheila.
But this war has caused me to reconsider that. I realize she's not the sheltered princess I took her to be. Her wits are a match even for Benedict. She surprised me and shamed me. I was wrong to underestimate her, to define her by her birth and station. She represents my greatest failures as a teacher, but also my greatest success. For she has truly taken... I see now there is no shame in serving another, and no shame in sacrificing my freedom. Oh, but perhaps I've shared a...
The feeling is mutual.
I just had a thought. Of course, you would be welcome to join me. We could teach our students the art of hawksmanship. What should our school be?
Not half.
Glenbrook has withdrawn from the sanctions.
King Roland is true.
Furthermore, during the battle for the Crown City, our forces sustained nary a scratch. While the Esfrosti we could not have asked.
An outcome that would not have been possible without the Elfric we still. Minister Serenoa.
Minister Exham, how strange to hear you lavish such...
I am only speaking truth.
I agree. As one of the Saintly Seven, he belongs here.
Of course. We shall bring him under our... Making him our creature has the added benefit of bringing his entire domain.
But I doubt His Majesty will be...
Oh, indeed. Which will be all the greater after we will so overwhelm him with generosity.
So, you mean to seize Glenbrook as well, Minister?
I seek nothing more than to Glenbrook and even Esfrost, until her divine protection shelters Nozeria. That is what the goddess desires.
Is this all of it?
Yes, my lord. Our comrades at the mine should be putting the final touches on everything right about.
And why is no one telling me what is happening?
We're only following Archduke...
Yes, I understand that. Perhaps you may have heard the Archduke has summoned me to Ironstone. This may be the last. As such, I would like to show my appreciation for
The sentiment is appreciated, my lord.
And did he also insist you spit in the face of his uncle's generosity?
No, my lord. I meant no
Come with me.
Can all that cargo truly be? I suppose I shall...
Were those the only ones?
I do not understand.
They've mined more since the last time we were here.
Likely that's the case. But now...
Indeed. The enemy may be... I advise we familiarize ourselves.
Agreed. Let's take care of the... Benedict, these spheres everywhere.
Yes, amines, they aren't as powerful as blast crystals, but they are simple.
Reckon I'll go collect whatever charges are left.
Thank you. I do not find it strange that there are explosives in them.
Indeed. As deadly as they...
You'd think the miners would have put them at the far end of the tunnel.
But they're everywhere, along the whole...
If they were to detonate, the entire...
Then they must have been left here on...
Intruders! Get them!
The Esfrosti are... The Esfrosti mean to seal off the mine!
Do not let them through the tunnel. Kill them.
But this is House Wolfort we're up against, Commander.
You think I don't know that? The battle won't be easily... But if we've the metal to use our explosives, victory may cost us all. For Esfrost! For an end to heist! We must blockade the mines!
Aye! No, they don't mean to.
They would blow the tunnel at the cost of their own lives?
To think I've come this far.